G'day and thanks for joining me. Today we're looking at the aptly named Balls, Dice and Stickers. And basically that sums up the game. The devs put it like this. It's a roguelike deck builder with balls, dice and stickers. You throw balls at dice and use stickers to trigger wild effects. And this is an interesting little roguelike, and now it's just a demo. The full version is set to release sometime this year. There's no set date, but as always I'll have a link in the description if you want to check out the demo for yourself and wishlist the game. And this sort of gives me Luck Be a Landlord vibes in terms of you have a progressive score system that gets bigger and bigger as time goes on. And after a few additions to your dice and a few stickers on those dice, you get some crazy plays with higher scores, lots of synergies, lots of chaos, and it just looks like a bit of a crazy time. But it's the kind of game I like, so I thought I'd check it out and see if you guys like it too. Let's get into it. We have Frog. A wild frog appeared. We have 1 dice and we have 6 balls. We need 30 points with these 6 balls to pass this level. And the frog says, barely alive, but still hopping. Good on him. So it's interesting that the interface has this like chat log sort of system there. I don't think I've seen that in the game before, but it's interesting. I like it. So what do? We try and bounce this ball off this dice, and ideally, we might be able to get a couple of bounces off the one shot here. And when you hit the dice, it changes. Okay, so we got 9 points from that. Because we hit a 3, and we hit a 1, and then we got a 15% bonus. How does that work? I don't know. I really don't know. That doesn't add up to 9. I'm not sure. Anyway. Then we get to choose a sticker. And if you put the same sticker on the same die, you get a bonus. Okay. So we have an axe. You get 5 points to throw the axe and 5 if the axe comes back. Fishing rod. 3 for going fishing. 3 for catching boot, bone, fish, guppy or jellyfish. Right, okay. Or a coffee machine. 4 points makes a cup of joe. +2 coffee bonus for each cigarette, donut and police. +8 if the coffee is enjoyed by a drunk driver, human or police. What is this game? I'm going to put the coffee machine sticker on one of these dice. I'm going to get rid of the 1. Okay, so now this dice has a coffee machine on one of the faces. It's just bizarre. Alright, let's see if we can get this a couple of times. I'm not sure if we'll be able to here. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. That's a bit of a crazy bounce there. I like how much leeway that gives you. Like, it's a fair preview of where the ball's going to go. Smash that score. You scored 42 points. So we're past our target. Does this end automatically or do we get one more turn? We'll see. A pond sticker that spawns a frog and goes offline. Okay. A radio that calls the police. Actually, that might be interesting because police synergize with coffee. So. Or maybe that should be on a different dice. Or maybe I can't do that yet. I'm not sure. A solid selection. I won. Back to the lab again. Alright. Okay. Level 2. We have pencil. Alright. Still sharp after all these years, he says. We're on level 2. We need 150 points with 10 balls. And here we go. We have our second die up here now. Alright, let's see if we can get both of these in one go. Ideally multiple times. There you go. Got a coffee. Sure. Righto. 19 points. We have a poop, a wizard, or some tape. Tape's a fresh banana to the board. I get that reference. I think we want a poop, and we're going to put it on the second die. There we go. A nice one like that will hit each die a couple of times. What? Oh, they're the police. Okay, yep. Okay, 2 points for police called. 5 points for police checked to the site. Times 2. This is ridiculous. And I like it. The detective places a pin on the board. Another pond. Another wizard. No, first wizard. Let's just get a detective out and we'll just see what happens. It's already, we're on level 2 and it's already confusing chaos. But I like it. Here we go. So, cigarettes or radio. You get the same sticker and the same die for a bonus. I'm going to put 2 police radios on this die. Brilliant choice. So, there's a 2 there, so there is a bonus to that. I just don't know what that means. It might just be twice as effective. Can I hit both die? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. On a charging dock, calls a robot vacuum. Vacuums almost anything on the board, okay? Why not? Chuck it on there. So what's my score? Alright, we've just topped the 150. At this point, I don't know if it even matters what I'm choosing. I just feel like it's all just adding up anyway. Another police radio, alright. Going for a 3-fer. Pencil. No, not the sharpener. Alright. Oh, it's printer. Error 52. True that, true that. We're on level 3, we need 300 points with 11 balls. Okay. Oh, what was that one? That's hitting... Oh, it's missing one of the die, but... Might get a few police out of it. There we go. 31 points. Ooh, a red button, a golf ball, or a gold bar. Let's get the red button and we'll put it on the new die. There we go. Try and get a few shots on the police one at least. No. Oh, yep, that'll do. It's just crazy. 57 points, so I'm 88 out of 300 so far. Axe, spring, or gold bar. Sure, I'll pop a gold bar on there. I don't know if this level of foresight here into the trajectory of the ball is fair, really. As in, it's easier to sort of take your time and pick the best shot possible, right? Coin toss, a target. Sure, put a target on there. Let's get a crazy bounce going. Holy moly. That's a lot of bounces, but none on the police radio, which is probably what I want for most of my points at the moment. A few police called out there. 56 points. We're more than halfway there. We still have 7 balls left. A home. The home spawns a human. 6 points if the human survives. 8 points if the human dies. From asteroid, axe, bullet, drunk driver, explosion, or needle. And it spawns blood upon death. What is this game? Chuck him on. There we go. Didn't expect that this could be more ridiculous than something like Luck Be a Landlord, but it's proven me wrong. Telescope, ping pong, punch, knocks out a tooth. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get a good bounce going. Nope, that's not going to do it for me. That might. Oh no, that was actually pretty poor. Blowfish, diamond, punch. Actually, I can double up the punch on this one. They get a bonus. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That is a crazy bounce. Yes, that'll do it. 532 out of 300. Telescope, target, coin. Might as well just pop the coin there. Printer says error 43. It's Dino. Game is confusing at this point. You said it, buddy. You said it. Level 4, we need 495 points. We have 10 balls. I saw a... Oh, that's not going to do it. I saw a crazy bounce, but that doesn't actually hit any of the die. Any of the points. That looks good. We've got rockets, we've got police, we've got a little human spawned in, we've got a coffee, someone punched out a tooth. Sounds unhinged. A gun. A charging dock. I do have a charging dock on my second dice, so I could probably double that up and increase the value of that. Or the gun that fires a bullet and can hit the human. It can hit the police, which might be a little bit controversial, but we'll pop it on there and hope for the best, eh? So I can imagine in a few rounds there's going to be that much stuff going on the screen that I'm not even going to be able to tell what's going on. So we've got another gun. Let's just make this the gun dice, shall we? And we're going to try and find a good bounce here. What was that one? No. No, we really want to hit... Oh, how many bounces is that? Let's try it. It's a few. It's a few. 134 points. We're 424 out of 495. 7 balls left. What else can we do? Ironsmith, a coin toss. I'll chuck an Ironsmith on this one. I might reserve this dice and see if we can get it full of guns, just to see what happens. Oh, I misclicked there. I don't know what's going to happen. I still don't know what happened, but hey, it sounded good. Disco, fireworks, diamond. Let's chuck a diamond in. That's a safe bet, surely. Dino, nothing to lose now. Oh, chin up, buddy. Nupsu. Don't talk to me before my 5th cappuccino or after. You said it. Alright, let's get some crazy bounces going here. It's a few hits. I think we can do better. If we take the time, that's probably a bit more varied, isn't it? Got a diamond. Spawned and punched a human. And chuck a cloud on the new dice. There we go. So much going on. Another Ironsmith. I can pop that on dice 2 and they'll double up for a little bit of a bonus. Alrighty. What have we got? 9 balls left. 247 out of 540. Buckshot. Spawns a shotgun and pulls the trigger. Okay. Why not? Pop you there. What was that one? Let's do that. Police, diamonds, everywhere. 126 points, not bad. The Earth creates a moon. Fishing or a spider? Chuck a spider on. I'm hoping more guns appear. I just want to make this whole dice guns. And there goes the rain. That was a pretty crappy turn. Let's double up the cloud on this one. What are we looking for? That one's not bad. Another diamond. Could double up on the first die. There we go. Yep, that seems to be hitting most of them. Water balloon. Pond bomb. Bomb. Looks pretty crazy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Oh, that's very crazy. Check this out. Oh yeah, look at that. All those robot vacuums. Okay, 293 points and the win. We get another sticker. Another rain cloud on dice 5 would be nice. I was winning until my coffee ran out. It's Cat. Level 6, we need 825 points. I always land on my feet perfectly. Alright, what have we got going on here? That looks pretty good. Okay, that wasn't great in the end. A hat. Fishing rod, blowfish. Blowfish needles can hit a bunch of things. That might be a decent one to go with. How about there? And that looks like a good shot as well. Kind of. Actually, a little bit underwhelming. I might be in a bit of trouble here. A money printer. Another bomb. Corn. Money printer goes burr. Inflation bonus for each diamond, gold bar, or ore. I have a few diamonds here. Alright, let's get the money printer. Now, ideally, you want to find a bounce that'll get the ball stuck behind a die for a little while. This might do the trick, though. Okay, red button. Earth, satellite. Let's get a satellite. We'll call UFO. Sounds like a reasonable thing to do. That hits most of them. Let's try that. Look at him go. It's got to be a better turn. 163, that's better. Ice cream, target, seed. 1 scoop gives points every second. We'll try it. That hits a lot of them a few times, so let's go with that. And it's already getting to the point where there's so much going on I can't even keep up. Coffee machine, a bomb. Can't really double them up. But I'm trying to keep this free, I'm just hoping for more guns. Diamonds, we've got gold bars. 94 points, a wizard, a piggy bank, or a seed. I think a piggy bank synergizes with the guns, because it can be hit by a bullet, it can be hit by an explosion. Or a needle. I'll try it. Really need a good one here, because I'm falling behind. There's our little alien. Alrighty, 182. Okay, we've passed the target. That's good. Golf ball, fishing, or a seed. Let's go a golf ball. We've got no choice but to put it on the gun die, so there goes that plan. Which is a shame because you can't re-roll. We need 990 points. Let's see how this goes. Not great. Not great at all. Detective, punch. Yep. Got bomb. Ooh. That looked pretty good for a second. No, it wasn't that. Or was it? That one. Crazy. 290 points, that's not bad. Fireworks, why not? That looks damaging. $158. An axe, a water balloon. Let's go an axe. There's no strategy to that at this stage. I'm just seeing what happens. Alright, 101 points. 5 balls left, we need 480 odd. Money. Spawns a banknote. That sounds pretty good. Alright, we're going to go for a... Oh, can I trap the ball back there? Not really. Oh, that might be good. So I think the ball's trajectory does change because it's not completing the projected path all the time, unless I'm mistaken. So it might look like a really good bounce, but it feels like it doesn't always complete like that. So there might be some things like explosions that knock the ball off. I'm not entirely sure. Where are we? 876 with 3 balls left. This is doable. Rain cloud, a hat. Let's get a hat, I think. Smoking gives points every second. Now we'll go a hat. Buckshot, radio. Unfortunately, there's another one on the gun die that isn't going to be a gun. Well, not the same kind of gun, we'll say. Alright, well, we've beaten the level. Coffee machine, disco, pond. Where will I be after this? Lady. Oh, another player brought me into existence. Yep. Should be noted at this point, this demo does not have background music. If you hear music, it's probably because I put some in post just so it's not completely silent. But I'm sure that will come in time. Oh, now we get a gun. I'm going to go pickaxe on... Oh, hang on. No. Undo. Damn it. I thought that dice was full. Oh well. Alright, not bad, not bad. The donut shop. Plus, bonuses for coffees and police, which we've got multiple police and multiple coffee machines, and humans. So, that might be a good little synergy. If we can pull it off. Interesting. Winter throws a snowball. Or we'll just go the straight up diamond. Let's get a diamond. Try and find a... Oh, that's going to hit most of them. So let's see if it actually does hit all of them, except for this one down here. Oh yeah, they turn green when they hit, so that makes sense. Yeah, okay. That one followed the trajectory pretty closely, at least. Check a spider on here. It's already getting pretty chaotic. Aliens and Roombas and God knows what else flying around. Another poop. Another bone. We'll mix it up. A jackpot. Slot machine. Why not? How are we going, by the way? I wasn't keeping track. We've got 1 ball left and we're nearly 200 behind. Alright, let's really... Oh, here we go. That'll hit every die. At least once. We've got spiderwebs, we've got shotguns, we've got a knockoff Pokeball. It's all happening. All happening. Alright. No synergies to be made, as in nothing will double up on the only slot left, but I'll put another money printer in, I guess. But we won. So we got a new die here. Oh, it's Tamo again. You remembered I exist. Tamagotchi. Alright. Actually, this one will hit that dice on the right multiple times. So that could be good. It wasn't great, in hindsight. What do we have here? Some tape, another piggy bank, or winter? Piggy bank probably synergizes with a lot of the stuff I've already got. I've got banknotes, coins from the money printer, right? No, it removes piggy bank. Yeah, it still works. Let's see how much damage I can do here. Well, that's not bad. Pub. Spawns a drunk driver. Oh dear. Explodes from rockets, trees, and walls when they're stopped by bullets, coffee, and police. Sure. Let's get that in there. Oh, that's probably pretty good. Crazy. Clover ping pong arrows. Shoots an arrow. We'll try. So this is almost more like Ballionaire than Luck Be a Landlord. It's certainly got elements of both, but just the crazy chaotic bouncing and stuff going on. Certainly combines some good parts from all of those type of games. That's crazy. Let's create a target. We've got plenty of guns and needles and rockets, so that might pay off in time. $125 points. We've got one ball left. We need 400 points. That's going to be tricky. Let's grab some cigarette packs, I guess. Can I get all of them? Pretty close. Oh, they actually did it. They actually did it. 500 points. So we got the required score, and we can choose a new sticker. Magic ball, jackpot. Punch. I'm going to go another jackpot. Alright, what have we got? A guy. He's just a guy. I was hoping to stay out of this. Geez, we need 1,500 points with 6 balls. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. We can get most of these with 1. Most. That's probably as good as we're going to get. We'll try it. We've got a disco ball, we've got a UFO. How much points is that worth? Only 94. Yeah, I think we're in a bit of trouble here. Wizard, seed, or clover? Guess we'll chuck a wizard in. Why not? Ooh, nearly all of them. We'll try that. I don't really know what happened there, but that was better. Still not on track, though. Chuck a home in, get some more humans spawning. Oh, that could be a good one. Hitting most multiple times. Pretty wild, actually. What's this going to look like? It's only 373 points, though. Not even halfway there, and we've got 3 balls left. We're going to chuck another hat in the ring. There we go. Can we get all? Or close to it. Oh, hang on. Not quite. It hits a few multiple times, though. We'll give it a crack. Only 162. Another home on this die, though, so we'll get a little bonus there. That's something. Still not quite sure what the bonus does, but I don't know if it just means it's 2 times more effective. Well, there's more to it than that, but we'll find out at some point, I'm sure. That one looks okay. I'll try. Nah, I think we're in a bit of strife here. Another hat. We need something special from here. Alright, what have we got? That one... Nah, not going to do it. Ooh, that's close. What have we got? One ball left, though. Alright, remember that angle. Pointing at the 10, we'll say. And I'll just see if there's anything better. No, not quite. Oh, that could be good. Look at the top right corner. I'm going to go for it. $262 points. Was this supposed to make me feel better? Happens to the best of us. Don't forget to wishlist. Yeah, good call. Well, it's an interesting game. I'll give it that much. It's potential to become really crazy. Well, I mean, it already is pretty crazy, but with a bit of polish, it could be a contender for the same kind of game as I mentioned earlier, Ballionaire or Luck Be a Landlord, where, you know, it's addictive and you want to keep playing just to try and get some crazy synergies going off. Yeah, but I like it. So as I mentioned, I'll leave a link to this one in the description. If you would like to check it out for yourself, you can play the demo or wishlist the game. And that is set to come out sometime in 2025 at this stage. So keep an eye on it. I reckon there could be a bright future for this one. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot and keeps you in the loop when new videos drop. And I'm always looking for new and upcoming indie games to check out. If you have any game suggestions for me, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.